Because the warning looked like it was from the 90s. Of course, it's from the 90s. Looks way better, of course.
I should be getting shaved tonight.
Shaved? Oh,
That all garbage hair. I hate it.
I like I like my sideburns too. I have some sideburns.
I hate them. They look stupid to me.
I have 2 days before the exams thing, and I'm not at school during the exams.
Alright. By the way, I am probably not planning on going to college.
You're not planning to?
Why? It's just school all over again.
Yeah, what's the point of going to college?
School. I don't want to do school again.
Yeah, I know that. It was very interesting yesterday that you remember you showed me that the Brazilian Portuguese VHS of Brother Bear, and it had the pretty good bumpers in between it. I guess they're pretty common, that those screens.
I'm Brazilian. Portuguese. Disney is where they're taken from.
And it's pretty interesting that it's an NTSC tape. Sometimes I would think I thought it was a PAL format, but really it's actually
NTSC, actually. Yes.
it's very interesting. So
About a year ago, Brazil did PAL as well, but now apparently I'm wrong. They did NTSC.
it's very interesting that you actually don't like Toy Story 2, but what do you think about Toy Story 3? And what do you think about that one?
Terrible as well.
Don't like that one as well? People thought it was the conclusion or something. Some people thought it was. And the fourth one's coming out this year.
They promised third one would be the last one. That is what makes me so mad.
Well, Tom Hanks actually cried during the last lines that he recorded on, and he said that it'll make history. Of course, they'll.
Still, I don't want there to be a fourth one. That's stupid. That's just stupid.
The trailer looks. Their teaser trailer was pretty good. Of course, I have to find out until the film actually comes out.
Why are they making a fourth one? That pisses me off. Like, come on, is that necessary?
Some people say it's unnecessary, but I had to. For me, I had to disagree about that from what people were saying about, but it's just their opinion, of course.
I promised the third one would be the last one. They lied to us, basically.
They fought, but the people were excited. Wonder if there was a fourth one.
You know what? I already don't trust Disney as a company, so yeah.
It's very interesting that you actually do end credit videos too, but I remember that Warner Brothers was the one that removed one of your end credit videos. It's pretty interesting, but stupid at the same time.
For 3 of my end credits.
3 of them? 3 videos?
Yeah, because they want to be an asshole.
That's such a dick move from them. I think it's probably because it has original music and they have copyright for its music or its score.
I have some of those, whatever they are, from Lights Group. Oh, yeah. I'll make you a plate, okay? Thank you. Sure.
Also, I have uploaded part 6, 7, 8, and 9, and the 9th one was the final part on YouTube of the first talk from January 19th to the 20th, early in the morning.
Yeah.
I remember on the last part I was making funny faces because I said it was so embarrassing because I had gas in the last part. That was so it was that one was so hysterical. I don't know why it made those faces.
Why don't you go shoot some hoops? Not now. Oh, come on. You're in the basketball house. I know. Well, I will more.
Oh, tell your mother I said hi.
I will sometime tonight. How about that? Sometime tonight I will. Okay.
And tell your mom that I said hi, Tyler.
Brandon, that tonight's good. Who? He's a friend of mine as well. His name is
Damian Lacombe.
Damian?
Damian. Damian.
Hi, Damian.
Hi. Had a good day this morning, ma'am?
Yeah.
Oh, you had a good day. It's nice to see that. It's nice to see a lot of foreign releases I have never seen sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I don't think you can pretty much see them really anywhere else. So, yeah, I think it's pretty exciting to see all those releases.
The one that I noticed, the crab at, the one that you showed me 2 days ago with the weird fox variant, it actually was released in North America as part of its film festival, probably in Los Angeles.
I don't think there's a USA DVD release.
Yeah, there's no American release, but and it was only shown in the film festival once.
Yeah, sure.
Which is unfortunate that was never released on home video.
I know.
Heck, it was never even seen in theaters either. That's unfortunate for Americans.
Yeah, they're good.
Also, actually, the way you say satanic mills, you actually said satanic mill. It's actually satanic mill. That's from the title of that movie.
Oh God, yes.
But still, that was some weird variant on that Fox logo.
Oh yeah, that was very cool.
It's like there were bats in the background in that variant. It was just some of the weirdest logo variations I've ever seen in my life.
Weird too.
It's no wonder why it was not released in America.
No, it smells so good.
Heck, it could have been released by Warner Brothers if it was possible in North America. It's just plain unfortunate.
I can tell it was a foreign film.
Of course, you're right, it was actually from German. Because I looked on Wikipedia before, it said it was from German. So that's why you hinted out it was actually from German, so you're right. So that one I mentioned on the Columbia TriStar one, it says it's taken from Red Dawn Mexican Spanish VHS, December 10th, 1999. That was from that tape there. It's very interesting. And when I heard that logo and with the headphones, there's only one side in the ear that only has the audio, and the other side has silence on there. I think it was a mono mix on that one.
What happened? Pet Cemetery 2 looks stupid.
Yeah, I've heard about that one. That's a sequel, and people say it's terrible.
Oh yeah, I can look at the cover of it, and I can tell it looks stupid.
It's loosely based on the Stephen King movie book of the same name.
The first one's not bad. The second one looks really stupid, though.
The first one's actually more of a faithful to the book than to the movie. The second one, which is pretty unfortunate.
The second one looks kind of dumb. I agree.
Yeah.
Usually, sequels are stupid. Usually.
Yeah, sequels back in the 80s or the 90s are kind of stupid back then, except for Disney ones. They're way mild better than cheap quality sequels like Pet Sematary 2.
Right.
I mean, they're miles better. Especially Rescuers Down Under. One of the VHSs that are also on that video is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Oh, how do you spell Vanzillion? Vanzillion, or something like that.
I'm not sure.
It must be from Europe, that tape, right?
I'd have to look.
Because it's a weird warning too. It's like doesn't have a Warner Brothers thing on it. Doesn't have a background like in the Perfect Storm French C-Cam VHS. It's very odd.
Mm-hmm.
And the one on Shark Tale, like the Italian VHS of Shark Tale, it has a very interesting warning too. It has a lot of DreamWorks background logo thing with the kid on the moon.
Has that logo available? That has that screen available.
It's very like on the background of the warning screen, you see like multiple pictures of the kid on the moon surrounded by clouds.
I don't know. It's really cool.
It's interesting too.
I love that warning.
It's of course that's on that's a POW tape too, and not NTSC, right? There are a lot of tapes that are from that are on that format, of course. By the way, how does it actually open on the Shrek 2 French Canadian VHS?
All I have, I believe, are like Canadian warnings and then DreamWorks animation logo. That's it. No produce.
That's odd because the regular English the English versions are more common of Shrek 2 and they have previews on it.
Well,
That's unfortunate there. It's also odd that so it's also I felt pretty bad still that you had your PAL VCR wouldn't work because of that tape. It's pretty unfortunate, and I feel real bad still.
hey, Mom. Yeah. Please, let's get my Pal VCR to the repair shop.
And yeah, I saw in a video. I saw a video said great news back 3 weeks ago that says there's like that thing called end credit videos on VK, and now you're having a problem with the copyright thing on there because of it. And I felt bad too.
I don't get what these companies have against us people.
It's just fair use, of course. There should always be fair use.
Greedy shitheads don't care.
I mean, greedy, despicable idiots, they're fools. They really are fools. Whoever decides to bring copyright strikes to videos, it's stupid.
They should be publicly humiliated.
You bet. They should. The CEOs are like Nazis, to be precise.
It's terrible. It's getting worse every day.
Get this. Imagine if there was a movie where Adolf Hitler takes over the CEOs and brings out the copyright Nazis. That would be hilarious.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was really happening right now.
So, oh, I feel bad. They're so stupid with the copyrights.
Ugh, copyright Nazis.
And I really love those DVS tapes you have, especially the ones where they usually show up a screen saying that it's actually sponsored by a WGBH.
Oh yeah.
Of course, WGBH also is also part of PBS, of course. And they make a lot of shows on PBS, like Art Fair, for example. Like Art Fair, Masterpiece on PBS, and there's a lot of them.
Thank you.
Oh, you actually even made a video on rant on Donald Trump and his fanboys. Heck, I even remember the part on the first part of that interview that you said that Donald Trump is the worst president in history, and you're right.
Exactly.